Thanks, Mary. Virgin Rail is to continue running trains on the West Coast Main Line between the Midlands and London for the next 2 years. The company was told in the summer it had lost the franchise to First Group, but the bidding process was scrapped after serious flaws were discovered. Our transport correspondent, Peter Plisner, is at Birmingham's New Street Station right now. Peter, today's confirmation presumably is no real surprise.
No, Nick, not a surprise at all. Virgin was expected to continue running the service. They were offered a sort of interim franchise by the government only a month or so ago. Then they said it could be 9 to 13 months. The surprise is that they've been offered an extension of 2 years in their franchise. Other good news, the government has announced a London to Shrewsbury direct service that could start in December 2013. Now, of course, Shrewsbury is the only county town in England that doesn't have a direct rail service to London. The Shropshire Chamber of Commerce has welcomed the news and said it could create growth and jobs.
This area, Telford, which we're in, is set to grow to 225,000, and we have about 1 million visitors a year to this area, to the Ironbridge Gorge Museum and to the International Centre here, and we have to create jobs, and that's key for us.
Joining me here is Phil Davis, the rail watchdog. Phil, and first tell me, what do you make of today's news? Is it good news for passengers?
Well, I think it is, in that we need an end to uncertainty, and clearly passengers won't see much difference when they get on the train, but it does raise some big questions about the way the government handle this, and also franchising as a principle.
Now, today the government also published the Laidlaw report, which was looking into the flaws in the franchise process. What do you make of the findings there? It made uncomfortable reading for the government.
Well, certainly it does raise a question mark about the whole process. There's obviously been some incompetence in terms of cutting resources in the department, but we need a bigger look at franchising. Does it do what it's supposed to do? Does it give value to passengers and the taxpayer?
Just very briefly, what do you make of the Shrewsbury service?
It's good news for both Telford and Shrewsbury, but people will have to use it or lose it.
Phil, many thanks. Well, the new West Coast franchise begins on Sunday, and for passengers on Monday, commuters to London, it should be business as usual.
Peter, thank you.